So, in my free time, meaning when I'm taking a big old poo, I've been playing through Batman, Arkham Knight on my Switch, and to make myself feel better about the next big video taking so long, I'm gonna talk about it. This video will mainly focus on the differences between the Nintendo Switch version of the game and the other main console versions. Also, I'm not like a technical wizard or anything, so like, frame rates, resolutions, and stuff. So let's start off by talking about the first thing you'll notice. This game looks and runs like ass. Seriously, it's not terrible, but it's a significant step down from the other main console versions of the game. I have the PS4 version, so that's what I'll call the main console version from now on. I don't think the PS4 version looks spectacular today. I think that lots of the face models are strange looking and there's quite a few graphical glitches, especially with the enemy models. Not to say that it's bad. It was certainly ahead of its time, but I've begun to notice some of its cracks after putting so many hours into it. Moving on to the Switch version, the biggest hit to this edition of the game is the performance. It's got a very inconsistent frame rate and oftentimes will stop in the middle of the action to load the game. It's especially infuriating during the Batmobile chases or intense combat encounters. Like, fucking look at this shit.
You think you could just steal from me? Charging such a high hourly rate, Mr. Lawyer?
Besides the performance, the resolution, textures, and models have taken a pretty big hit as well. When everything is in motion, it looks pretty okay actually, but as soon as you stop for a moment, you'll see textures loading in, low quality models, Batman's eyes looking like, what the fuck, oh my god. Okay, so other than the overall graphics and stuff, how does the game actually play? This is what shocked me the most. It's surprisingly playable. Other Switch ports like Mortal Kombat 11 or WWE 2K18 eventually got to a point where they crashed and corrupted all the data with them. And while Arkham Knight did crash a couple of times, it was nothing game-breaking. I played through the entire game, mostly in handheld mode, and enjoyed it for the most part. I did, however, notice a couple problems relating to gameplay though. I don't know if it's just my controller or Switch controllers in general, but the game had a hard time registering multiple button presses, especially when trying to do special combo actions in combat. Another thing, since the game's graphics make me want to cry myself to sleep at night, it's a lot harder to see things in detective mode, so it made things like finding the firefighters a lot harder. Damn, this is gonna be a short one. Okay, closing thoughts. I don't know why it took them so long to release these games on Switch. Like, if they were gonna do it at any point, you would have thought it would have coincided with the release of the Batman movie, but it came out like a year after that. So, why would you play the Switch version over the PS4 version, like, ever? Well, there's portability, I guess, but more importantly, the Switch version has all the DLC included on disc. Or cartridge, I suppose. But I got it digitally, so never mind. It's like the definitive release in terms of content, or like the Game of the Year edition we never got. If the Switch is the only console you have to play this on, it's definitely playable, but why did I get it? I've already got the PS4 version both physically and digitally, so what's up with that? Sometimes you just need some Batman action while you're taking a big old poo. Also, I don't know what happened here, but there's two Nightwings.